Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Get ready to fire up your ovens and dust off those mixing spoons because the cast of the 24 Great British Bake Off has been revealed, and it's a deliciously diverse lineup. From a mechanic to a fashion designer, and even a contestant hailing from New York, this year's hopefuls are set to bring a mix of flavors and backgrounds to the iconic tent. This new batch of bakers ranges in age from 19 to 71, ensuring that viewers can relate to every contestant's unique story. Let's meet some of the aspiring bakers who are eager to impress judges Paul Hollywood and Prue Leith. First up, we have Andy, a family man who learned the art of baking from his mother. He brings his love for traditional recipes like apple crumble and bakewell tarts to the tent, hoping to pass these skills on to his daughter, Maisie Dinah. When he's not baking, Andy enjoys walking his dog and cheering for his favorite football team. Next, meet Christian, a fashion designer from the Netherlands. Since moving to the UK 7 years ago, he's combined his love for baking with his appreciation for aesthetics, taking inspiration from his mother's homemade bread. When he's not whipping up delightful pastries, Christian is busy tending to his vegetable patch and dancing to his favorite pop songs. Then we have Georgie, who draws inspiration from her Italian roots and her beloved Nonna Rosa Dio. Living in the Welsh countryside with her family, she grows her own produce and incorporates it into her baking, ensuring a touch of home in every dish. Dylan, an adventurous traveler just back from a gap year in Southeast Asia, brings his multicultural heritage into his bakes, infusing flavors from his Indian and Japanese Belgian roots into delightful sweets. Gil's story adds an emotional layer to the competition. She turned to baking after losing her father and now uses her skills to support Alzheimer's charities, steeped in tradition and love. Now, let's not forget Hazel, our oldest contestant and a true matriarch who loves creating innovative birthday cakes for her grandchildren. Her passion for family gatherings shines through her bakes, especially during the festive season. Ilian, hailing from a large family, embraces her multicultural upbringing through her baking, experimenting with flavors from various cuisines. While she's great with flavors, she admits that finesse isn't her strongest suit, adding a relatable twist to her baking journey. Young farmer Mike's homestyle baking focuses on using seasonal produce from his garden, and his excitement for participating in the show shines as he prepares his own wedding cake. Meanwhile, Samaya, the competition's youngest contestant, is self-taught and blends various cultural influences into her creative bakes. She's hoping to impress the judges after a rocky audition process that left her both anxious and excited. Coming all the way from the Bronx is Jeff, a grandfather who has transitioned from basketball to baking, bringing recipes from his family traditions, including a delightful New York cheesecake. Lastly, we have Nellie, who juggles her job as a nighttime palliative care worker with being a mom, incorporating flavors from her Slovak and Pakistani heritage into her baked goods. With such a variety of backgrounds and stories, this year's Great British Bake Off promises to be one for the books. As we gear up for another season filled with laughter, tears, and plenty of baking disasters, who are you rooting for? Join us as we watch these hopefuls navigate the ups and downs of the baking world, all for that coveted Paul Hollywood handshake.